Hello, friends. I am Theron with The Cosmic Journey, and I am here accepting the invitation for a confessional of how I've experienced the Aries and full moon that we just had. Well, the full moon in Aries that we just had on Sunday, October the 9th. Um, well, I am first going to start with Capricorn season. Capricorn is my rising sign. And so around the holidays, especially like January, right into 2022, somewhere in there, Venus went into retrograde, and then we had our first Mercury retrograde. Well, because that was going through my first house, it already sparked a initiative in me to reevaluate my relationships. And that meant relationships with the relationship with myself, relationships with everybody, friends, family, anybody that I'm in contact with. Um, and I went through that uh, transition, if you will. And basically, it was a sense of repositioning relationships. I didn't have, well, I may have ended one or two, but I didn't really have to end any. I just needed to reposition the seating, you know, readjust the seating chart. So when April came, which is Aries new moon in April, the start of this lunar cycle we just completed, that's when we always like a new beginning, a new goals, new dreams, new initiatives, what have you. It's springtime, so we're um, planting new seeds of intentions and what have you. But for me, it was about, because I did that as well. But what really came up is how am I going to transform into that person that will actualize their manifestation or their intention or their goal? Um, who am I going to have to be? And so it was an attention back on the relationship that I have with myself. And during this last 6 months, I rediscovered how I wasn't really great with the whole law of reciprocity, giving and receiving. Truth be told, I'm horrible at receiving. Um, that means I'm horrible at giving. It doesn't seem as such, but just because I call myself removing myself from that reciprocity, it doesn't mean you actually remove yourself. Um, you kind of get into a rhythm that isn't for you. So you give to the wrong people, and you receive less than what you deserve. So I realized that, and I started making adjustments to that. And I have to say, immediately things started to shift. Um, and one of those things, once I realized like what the law of reciprocity can do, far as like any abundance that you ever want to, achieve, the abundance mindset or what have you. Once I understood that, that's when I decided to create the Rhythm of Exchange Collective um, for that journey into a healthy relationship, the healthy reciprocity with the community that we're in. So that came up, and then also how I show up for myself. Um, that also came up because if like with the reciprocity, it showed me where I was giving too much to the wrong people and not giving enough or for myself. The leaves are falling, so you may see a leaf or two come across. So yeah, so that's been the other thing. So I've been taking back my power in that, making myself more of a priority and breaking away from the matrix a little bit to actually solidify who I am to myself and who I want to be, again, to materialize what I would like to manifest and achieve. So the closing out of this lunar cycle for the full moon, um, I've taken more of steps to show up for myself. Whether starting a new yoga class or yeah, looking up different health plans and stuff, like just getting on another vibe when it comes to me and what I want and what I want to see for myself. So that is my confession for this full moon in Aries. And thank you for listening. And I'll take care. I'll talk to you later.